You should not just pull up to the school building, park your car, run in scared, run out scared after school. That's not going to get you to the point where you're building community. If you're scared of the neighborhood that you teach in, you're probably scared of the kids that you're teaching. There was a famous quote by an urban poet that said, if you have never been to the ghetto, don't ever come to the ghetto because you wouldn't understand the ghetto. So stay the F out the ghetto. That was Tretch from Naughty by Nature. But I disagree. I think that you have a prime opportunity to go to the ghetto, be in the ghetto, understand the ghetto, and not stay that. I don't know what to say about the last line. But no, I think you should learn the community that you teach in. How effective of a teacher can you be if you're teaching scared all day? These places might look scary, but they're not. They're just people. They're literally just people. So what I encourage you to do is walk kids home first week of school. Mind you, I'm talking about elementary, middle school, schools where the walk is going to be within 5-10 minutes from the school. The home is going to be within 5-10 minutes from the school. Walk kids home. One, you want to learn the neighborhoods. You want people to learn your face. You want community members to learn your face. They're going to be community partners. It might be the OG in the neighborhood. It might be the drug dealer in the neighborhood who don't play about these kids. And he wants them to do well in school. You never know. Might be some parents. How can you build community if you're not willing to go into the community? So I always walk kids home early in the year before they're in trouble, and I walk kids home when they are in trouble. I say, hey, I'm going to walk home and I'm going to talk to your mother because I know the phone is not on, and I know you think that that's going to keep me from going and communicating with your mother, but no, I'm going to go talk to her. Or I'm going to talk to grandma who doesn't have a phone, or at least she doesn't, offer it to the school. If the house phone ain't been on in a while, I'm gonna just build that connection. But you also get the cool part of that, which is one, you get seen as the cool teacher who's willing to come into the neighborhood. Two, you get seen by your other students like, oh, Mr. J walked home Taisha, I want him to walk home me. Why you don't walk me home? And then it's like, oh, I'll walk you home, I got you. Say less, You'll build so many cool points with the kids just by walking in their hoods, getting to understand who they are, where they're from. It's a relationship. If you learn as much about these kids as possible, the better off you'll be in the classroom. You know what makes them tick. You'll be like, oh, you go to that store after school. Meet me at the store. I'm gonna spend $5 on you. Hopefully, by the time you see this video, $5 is worth more than, like one thing, because inflation be crazy. But anyway, I used to ball out on the ice cream truck. I knew the ice cream truck pulled up to the school on Friday. Sometimes it was on the neighborhood like Monday through Thursday. So I would just be in the neighborhood like, look, if I see you and you did your homework this week, I'm gonna ball out, which was $20 at the time. I don't know, $20 is gonna get you that far now with the ice cream truck, but that gave me like 10 kids back in the day. Got 10 kids, some treat. And I would get kids who weren't even in my class just so they knew that like I was the cool teacher and I was the one who was going to look out for you if you did what you had to do in school. So walk kids home. It's a very effective strategy for you to learn the neighborhood, for you to get to know the students, for you to get to know the community, for the community to get to know you. It's an easy strategy and solution to a lot of problems that is very proactive because it will stop a lot of things. Because if you are in the neighborhood and people get to know you, think about it like this. Are they going to assume that you wild out the kid, or are they going to assume that the kid is lying? I know that guy. I talked to that guy. I know he doesn't act like that. So why are you lying on Mr. J? That's been said before. You saying Mr. J is picking on you. This cool teacher who walks in the neighborhood who's nice as can be, you're saying he's picking on you? You kill a lot of problems proactively. So I just strongly suggest you walk in the neighborhood. Let me know if this strategy works for you, and let me know if you're willing to try this your first week of school. And tell me how it works out. Tell me if you build more of a community feel in your classroom, in your school, in your presence in school, more kids speaking to you. Random little kindergartners are suddenly hugging you when you come in a building that you're like, oh, okay, I don't know you, but cool. Tell me how this works out for you. And share this with someone who needs to be a little less afraid of the hood.